Well, I'm still thinking. Satisfy your lust. Am I a man or just a machine? An inflatable doll from a magazine. No two words mean the same. I get you what I need. You take, I bleed. But every time I see you, you're walking out the door. Last night I dreamt we were fucking on the floor. Go on, satisfy your lust before we go bust. Satisfy your lust before we go bust. Vanilla strawberry, this is a pleasure. You're a sensation, dressed in leather. You can say no, I can't, you can, you will, I won't, you're not, I am. Every time I feel you're bowling out the door, I get this urge you've been waiting for. Satisfy your lust before we go bust. Satisfy your lust before we go bust. Satisfy your lust. Are you a woman or just a machine? An inflatable doll from a magazine. No, 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 no. Now he's making money while she's making love. However much he makes it, she doesn't make enough to satisfy your lust before we go bust. Satisfy your lust before we go bust. Satisfy your lust before we go bust. Satisfy your lust before we go bust.
House of Psychotic Women.
The mind of man is the servant of evil. Instruments of torture are always much the same wherever one goes. Our
It sounds like
ancestors had
Halloween.
imaginations that were truly diabolical. The Virgin of Nuremberg, the most efficacious instrument of torture. The most desirable woman.
Of course.
Terrible punisher of the Virgin of Nuremberg. Mein Herr! Mein Herr!
I believe that this movie could happen, and I'm sure you will too
I
after
mean,
it's
yeah,
over.
yeah. How about that like sexy little theme from it there? That brr, 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 little bit
It,
we got.
it was so good.
Yeah,
The Virgin of Nuremberg is not afraid to be sexy.
yeah. It's Addictees as a movie. Welcome back to the show. Uh, this movie's crazy. Amityville, some effects that could be true. I like the ramshackle nature of the effects in this movie. And I like the stuff's coming at my face. I didn't even get to finish it. Never mind. What am I doing?
You like that? Are you
Uh,
saying?
no, I mean in the movie, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah. It's you asked this you have questions, so I want to hear your questions because I share at least one of them with you.
There was a little too. It was too little explanation at the end about what happened after that and what happened in the house.
Mm-hmm.
There were people that were in there, and it seemed like they all met fates where they could have still been alive. Like one woman got hit with a door,
Mm-hmm.
but she wasn't even in the doorway. She was just sort of like backing out.
Mm-hmm.
So she didn't die from that, I don't think, and neither did the kid with the camera. Where part of it was like a bookcase or something fell on him. Like, I'm sorry, a bookcase falling on you with nothing in it, it's not really gonna do anything.
It's one of those Bruce Lee deaths where he hits you with like one punch and you go, whoa, and you like explode.
Yeah, it sounds like Mike Justice and I are completely aligned with our opinion about Amityville 3D.
Hmm.
It's dumb. It's really dumb, and I don't understand why there are characters in this. Like, imagine Mrs. Doubtfire, the mother from Mrs. Doubtfire, played by
Mhm.
Sally Field. She's the mother in Amityville 3D. It's the same kind of character because she knows that her daughter could be damaged by her kooky father's, fantasies and chasing these things. So she forbids her to ever go to the Amityville house. And when she does, it's already too late because not only is she there, she's having a seance. And with 5 minutes later, after being told that she's in danger, one of the other yokels is like, oh, let's go get on a boat and we'll go out into the water and not even wear life vests. It was very foolish.
You also said that our lead spends more time trying to protect his ex-wife than his current wife.
Well, he's not married.
Well, current partner. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Well, that's another question I had. Were he and Melanie an item?
I
Because
I shipped them together. Sorry, I thought that they could be a cute little couple. Why would she be involved in all this anyway? Do you know what I mean? Like,
they worked together.
I work with a lot of people. I wouldn't go through this shit.
Okay, granted, but
Yeah,
this was their job, and this was a
I
chance for
guess.
her to encounter something real.
Yeah.
She wanted to as much as he did. She just didn't want to get killed. She knew better.
Mm-hmm.
Until the very end, she knew better. She could have just walked away before she found that demon face in the photo. Very weird.
You had the best quote of the movie.
What?
Forget about Jake. It's Amityville.
Yeah, they just walk away like everything's fine. Like, oh, we survived. But your house just exploded with a bunch of people in it. You are not getting away from this scot-free, especially when there was some type of misadventure happening in there.
I mean, how can you imagine being the insurance person that has to hear this? Like, what? Didn't your daughter just drown under mysterious circumstances? And now your house? What is happening? We're not even sure what happened to our house.
Yeah, I mean, 1 minute it was there, the next minute,
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. What about a cameraman is suing you because not a briefcase, a bookcase hit him in your house. Another woman was hit by a door. There's all these lawsuits against him now. Get out of Amityville.
yeah, they're not getting away from that.
No.
Sorry, legally, they're tied to those actions in that house.
Oh.
Now, I want to talk about the thing that I thought was super creepy, and it's the part where the daughter drowns and her mother sees her in the house and she walks right by her,
Yeah.
obviously a ghost, and she's soaking wet, and like she just turns around and gives that smile to her. That was super creepy. I felt so bad for both of them,
Mhm.
especially the daughter, because she should have known better. But the parents were not doing their due diligence.
They were fighting at each other's heels as much as, you know what I mean? They should have just decided how to co-parent and realized that maybe you don't bring her around this stuff.
Well, yeah, the mother was fighting a losing battle because she was never going to get through to that guy. He was so hard headed.
Oh yeah.
Melanie couldn't get through to him. She kept trying to tell him that something was going on.
For a second, I thought you meant the Melanie that recorded Brand New Key and not not the actress in this movie.
The caterwauling Melanie? No,
Yeah.
the other
All
one. Although
R.I.P.
she screams a lot. Candy Clark screams a lot in
Mhm.
this movie. And that's one of the things that Thrill Kill Cult sampled was a lot of Melanie's screaming shows up
Yeah.
on the first album. And also like that part where he's like, this must be the gateway to hell. And that's in it.
My favorite
Obviously.
thing you called out is that they just loop a couple screams after a while because they like ran out of screams. And they just loop 3 of them.
They're like, we're going to have to use the same scream twice. So let's just put it back to back.
No one will get this. Gateway to hell.
Gateway to hell. What's the other one? Oh, the screaming when he has that girl in the isolation tank.
Mhm.
When she sits up, he's like, all right, that's enough. Get her out of there. And when he goes to, of course, reality's the only word in the language, etc. I know there's more. I just can't think off the top of my head. Oh, Meg Ryan. She's in it too. She's I know the whole story. That's like one that shows up a couple times.
Oh man.
I love finding stuff like that.
Yeah. I'm trying to see what other Nervous Christians, it says, is one of the songs that sampled the Rational Explanations line
Yeah.
from this. It shows up like 6 times in the song. Oh, you know why that's on there? Because it was contributed to the Who Sampled page by someone named Groovy Doom. Who could ever that be? I was teaching. That was like one of those moments online where someone's like, I do know because I'm the person that wrote that song. That's what that was like.
I do that for myself more than anything else because I'm going to forget. Mm-hmm. So I have to, at least I have a record where I can go back and look at it.
Yeah. What did everybody else in the chat think? Let us know. It wasn't as boring as Hanley House. Well,
true.
A new bar has been set. Hanley House versus The Child is a tough question to ask, though.
Mm-hmm.
Like, where's that fit in? Like,
I'm sorry, Nora. I bet you would say The Child over Hanley House.
Yeah.
At least something happens in The Child.
Do we have a movie that you like less than The Child? This is exciting.
Well, she's had a week to think about it, so
this might change the whole lore of this show, as the kids say.
This is the moment where it changed directions.
Yeah, this is the moment that the show intensified. Fly Prince.
Yeah.
That's look awesome in 3D. I know. I'd like to. This would be fun to see in 3D. The Child is still the worst. Sorry, Hanley House.
Wow.
Hanley House was like, finally, someone's going to get it.
Okay.
Chris Fazonic says that Damnation Alley is worse than both of those movies.
Yeah, I agree. Like, I think Damnation Alley is, I don't know.
You think that's the worst movie we've shown?
Well, it's the one I've liked the least.
Okay.
I don't think it's the worst movie out of everything we've shown.
Yeah.
But out of movies that I think are the worst, that's definitely one of them.
Interesting. Yeah, it doesn't have a lot of entertainment value.
What about you?
Oh, boy.
What's your worst?
Let me take a look at the list. This is interesting to me.
While you're looking at your list, I'm going to take this moment to thank Darren Kersey, who sent us $10. Thank you so much, Darren, for the $10. And you will be credited in next week's show.
Yeah.
The details about which you will learn when we come back for the third segment.
I am doing the list by lowest rank rating. Um, hmm. You know, it's funny. Like the movies that have the lowest ratings on Letterboxd are the ones that I really like. So it's hard to say. Uh,
Yeah, see what I mean? You can't trust
yeah,
the
I'd say
rating.
Microwave Massacre is probably my least favorite movie we've shown.
Mm. Wow, I wouldn't have expected that.
Yeah, I don't like
I,
that movie.
I thought you loved it.
No, I don't like that movie.
You know,
I
I
don't.
just rediscovered the other day that that was made in 1979.
Yeah.
That I can't wrap my head around that.
Mm. Sorry to anyone that likes that. I didn't. I don't like Biohazard all that much. Um, but yeah, a lot of these other low-rated ones I really like.
Yeah,
For example, Yeti. I love it. Star Crash. Come on, how can Star Crash be lowly rated?
I have to say I thought Biohazard was pretty bad.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just boring. Other than Aldo Ray.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Things a letdown after, right?
Hmm.
I was going to say, uh, it's funny. This whole line of movies are all one. Like this one line is, "I don't want to be born." Spasms, Night of the Bloody Apes, The Demon, and Curse of the Headless Horseman. Like these are all movies that I really like.
Thank you, Nora. Thank you for the $35 you just
Wow!
sent. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Whoa.
That's
Yeah.
so nice of you.
Now, nicer question. What's your favorite movie that we've ever showed? Or maybe that's a harder question.
Yeah, I could never answer that because I tend to choose movies that I love for this show.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely would be The Child would be near the top of the list,
Mm-hmm.
Nora. But we've done all of my favorites: Red Wolf Inn, all the obvious ones, Messiah of Evil, The Baby.
Mm-hmm.
I can't choose a favorite. Could you?
No, but I could pick a couple that I hadn't seen that surprised me. How much I liked them.
Oh, okay.
So the Honeymoon Killers is one that I would say that I had not experienced, and it really turned me around.
Martha really got to you, didn't she?
She did, yeah,
She's cold blooded,
yeah.
like Linda Blair.
Oh, cold blooded. Are there any movies that surprised you where you're like, I'm going to hate this, and you end up walking away liking it?
Um, I'm sure there were,
Yeah,
but you know, most of that happens off camera. Like maybe
yeah.
like the stuff that I watch on my own, and then
Mm.
it gets to me. But I'm sure I've had few moments like that on the show too. I just can't remember what they were.
Mm.
We've done so many. It's been like 7 seasons now.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mike said he guest hosted Boarding House and the Demon, which he hopes is in the top 10 most boring stuff.
I don't think those movies are boring at all, especially Boarding House.
I love Boarding House. And I like The Plants Are Watching too,
Mm-hmm.
aka The Curlian Witness. I think that that's a good movie. I think
AKA the short and curlies.
really? Wow. Uh, I think Damnation House is still, yeah, it's probably the least entertaining movie that we've shown.
I even liked Hell of the Living Dead
Mm.
better than some of the worst stuff on there. That
Oh.
used to be my all-time least favorite movie, but that
Oh.
shows you how little I knew.
But I think it was you watched it with me and got the enthusiasm of the sheer
Maybe.
excitement that a Bruno Mattei movie puts me through.
Well, I just think I hadn't watched it since probably the 90s. I watched it when I was a kid. I rented it and hated it because it
Yeah.
just let me down on every level. But then I saw it in the 90s, didn't like it any better. I've changed a lot since then.
Yeah. I think it's a lot of when you watch it now, you're like, I can't believe that this film rips off the whole structure of Dawn right down to the SWAT scene, right?
Yeah.
And,
And the
the,
music.
and the music, and it's just like this. That's why I like Bruno Mattei's movies where they move beyond like what could be a simple parody to like some weird outsider art version of ripping off a movie. Where like, surely he's not going to take this much, and then the end, he throws it around and you have a guy singing in the rain, getting eaten, uh, uh, everybody getting killed. Like the end of the movie is darker than Dawn, which is crazy. for a movie that doesn't start like that.
That's true. It's more like Dawn's original ending, which
Yeah.
was, of course, that everybody died. So
Yeah.
by suicide,
Yeah.
sadly.
Just stand on up into them blades.
I admit I wish that they really had filmed that so that we could watch that version of the ending, but it just bums me out too much.
Yeah, I don't like it. But did you? By the way, I forgot to talk to you about it in person. How wild is it that that drive-in by me is doing modern horror movies like 4 in a row on Fridays and Saturdays?
That's spectacular. You can't
Yeah.
ask for anything better than that, other than
Yeah,
different movies.
yeah. Like I don't really want to see too many of those movies, but like, I like the idea that I could see 4 brand new horror movies at the drive-in. Like that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, who cares if they're good or not? It's about the
Yeah,
experience. You go there and you're watching movies in the middle of the night outside or safely tucked inside your car
yeah,
with a heater.
yeah. That's the same drive-in that has the fall ones where you can get a burn thing, like you know what I mean, like the like a campfire kind of thing, and it has like
Oh,
10
yeah.
seats around it. Yeah,
It's expensive.
it is, but they show a lot of public domain horror in October, which is kind of cool. So I don't know. Still not as cool as the Drive-In Monsterama, which has actual movies listed for September. If you're not planning on going, you better
I
plan on.
know. Let's get that image up.
Yeah,
God.
you better change your plans because this. I got to tell you, especially the first night is there's a certain movie the first night. Two
Dun,
movies.
dun, dun. You're going to have to stay till the end, Sam.
Gonna have to stay till the end. Yep. Hello, Mary Lou, Prom Night 2. Love it. And then the second night goes from classy to scuzzy. It's nice.
Rapidly.
Yeah. I mean, that is the Grindhouse releasing Scream Bloody Murder.
It's like the moment the periscope goes under the water for the second half of that
Yeah.
program.
Yeah.
It's creepy.
I think we should have a big dance off during prom night. We'll do like a shadow cast of it, of the dance scene.
Look who's in the lineup. Pazuzu.
Pazuzu. Oh man, I have to make a Pazuzu drink for this. Oh man. So yeah, yeah, some good nights. It's good movies throughout.
Of course, the thing that I'm most excited about is that Scream Bloody Murder,
Mm-hmm.
because that's going to be the first time that we've screened, or no, the first drive-in screening of the new Grindhouse releasing print. That's all fixed up and beautiful. So
Oh, that's
I can't
awesome.
wait to see it.
Oh man.
I forgot.
I'm not saying that those guys should come out here for it, but I'm saying that they should.
I think everybody should come out for it.
Yeah. Wow.
I really hope everybody does, because look at our sponsors for tonight: McCready, Childs, and Clark.
Oh man,
Thanks so much, guys.
Which one of them is it? You have to watch their breath when they hand you the money, so you can guess which one.
Mm-hmm. Well, they don't have anything else to do in that compound, so
Yeah.
they watch us.
Just skate around and play pool and watch the show. Well, we appreciate it very much.
Mhm.
Thanks to our other friends that sponsored as well tonight.
Our real friends,
Yeah.
Nora and Darren.
Yeah, so thank you very much. We appreciate it.
Yeah. So, anything else we want to say about Amityville 3D? I think we pretty much chewed it to death.
I think so.
Y'all think?
Yeah. Yeah. Would you like to talk about the Virgin of Nuremberg?
I have to admit, I've been waiting all week to hear what you have to say about this movie, because I don't really remember it all that much.
So, interestingly enough, it's based on, it came from this publisher, GUI,
Thank you, Vince.
that put out like, even like Scuzzier than Giallo books. They were kind of like erotic horror, gothic erotic horror sleeves. And they said that they were British books. They weren't. They were all really Italian books. But
Why did they lie?
because it seemed like Edgar Wallacey, do you know what I mean, to have a foreign writer doing these.
Okay.
But yeah, Madalena Gui is the person that wrote it, who owned the uh, who then that's like their fake name for this writer. It was, but anyways, they decided to make a movie of one of their most popular books, and ended up being this. And Antonio Marghetti is the one who wrote the story and directed it, but also along for the ride were Gustave Green, who may either be the publisher's brother or Ernesto Gristaldi in an early role, and Edmund T. Graybill, who directed The Hands of Warlock. So this is in good hands. But
Ooh.
that's also, if you recognize the set, it's the same set of Castle of Blood, and they shot this in 3 weeks on that set. But I love this is what I love about Italian Gothic horror is it's always like a marriage that has turned bad really quick. Do you know what I mean? Like Mary in this movie has been married to Max just for a couple weeks. She moves into this large castle, and what happens when you move into one of these big castles? Nothing good's in the basement. Don't go down. Don't. What have we learned? Don't go in the basement. Of course she
Don't
does.
even look.
Don't even look. And but also, like we've said, there's all this stuff underneath. You know, in these houses, these old corrupt houses.
Hmm.
And in this house, there's also two sinister servants, Marta and Eric, who's Christopher Lee, and they like to talk about that. I was like, do you know the Punisher used to live here? And yep, it's a torture guy who does stuff like put rat face masks onto women. Um, and but it's also like kind of like a message on World War II. Strangely, uh, it's it's not as classy as if Bava had done this. Like Anthony Dawson, A.K. Margetti's a little more meat and potatoes. But I kind of like this movie. I definitely like this movie, but I like it because it's just strange. It's like, how well do we know anyone in our lives? Probably not poorly enough that they have a whole terror dungeon beneath their house. This is very Pit and the Pendulum ish, too.
I
But
want a terror dungeon too.
oh my god, could you imagine? So yeah, stay out of the basement if you're a Italian heroine and you've just married an impossibly rich guy. If it seems good, too good to be true, chances are it is too good to be true. But
I have
and
to
then,
refresh for a minute. I'll
oh,
be right back if I go away. Go ahead. Continue.
and as you told me last week, Iron Maidens probably aren't even real; they're made up. They are a fake construct. Bill told me last week. There's now he's back.
What's a fake construct?
The Iron Maiden. You said that they people think that they were made up.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I heard in one of those. I mean, I'm not saying it's true because I haven't researched it or anything, but apparently that's just one of those things that it isn't true, but everybody heard it and repeated it. So now it might as well be true.
Mm. I think it's weird. I was watching a documentary about serial killers the other day, and they were talking to the girl who babysat in Gacy's house, and she was like, "I babysat all the time for him every weekend, not knowing how many bodies were underneath us." And that's kind of the feeling I had for this movie. Like, there, if you're living in a castle in Europe, there's probably a really good chance that uh, people were tortured in it or killed in it.
Well, yeah, there. I mean, some people had a crypt in the basement, so yeah, there were dead bodies in it. They were all the ancestors. But there's some people that are like sort of off the records, if you know what I mean.
Yeah,
Some bodies.
yeah. And like this one, I see is like, well, I'll talk about my armchair psychoanalysis when we come back because I don't want to give away too much. So if you know what these movies are about, you know what's about to happen. There's candelabras, there's white diaphanous gowns, there's uh, torture equipment, there's a masked killer, there's uh, sibling servants who are probably sleeping together. Uh, you know,
Well, it's not like the people who pay them are going to sleep with the servants, or maybe
exactly.
they will. I guess it depends.
Depends on what house you're living in. Yeah, it definitely in burial ground you do. You sleep with the servant.
Oh, the one that got her head cut off,
Yeah.
that servant.
I like the older lady one where that I think about that scene, not in Burial Ground, sorry, I'm thinking Bruno Omega, that's what I'm thinking of. Whenever she gets engaged to him and they go to that weird dinner party that scene's genuinely upsetting. Like it's very like almost like David Lynchian in the midst of everything else in that movie.
That's a good observation. Yeah, there are some things that work in terms of the story in the best movies. Some movies are all about the shocks and the on-screen violence or monsters or something, but that's good too. I was actually going to say that about Amityville 3D,
Mm.
about how those movies. I think the reason that they're good, or the reason that I like them instead of hating them like most people do, is at least there is a story in each one that you can sort of get your hooks in.
Hmm.
As it went on, the stories became less and less important or interesting, and I don't know. In some series, they start repeating the same story over and over again.
I think that that three definitely has a universal thing that we all worry about losing our children or people that we love. And this
Mm-hmm.
house that supposedly has ghosts, like, is actually creating ghosts in this one. So I kind of like that part of it. Like, it feels like it adds to the story a bit of like what
Plus,
the real curse is.
Susan is really young, and you're probably a lot more afraid of dying when you're very young. You either don't think about it, or once it hits you that you will die, and you really don't know when you're going to die or how much longer you have left. That starts to make people anxious. So Susan was feeling that definitely, and it
Yeah.
turns out she didn't have much longer to live.
Mm-mm.
What is wrong with these people? These kids? It's these damn kids. Let's go out on the boat. It's not my boat. It's your dad's boat. We're just going to go jump in and take it for a run.
He wasn't a good swimmer.
Susan should have been watched every minute. She wasn't a very good swimmer. We can go now, Candy Clark. Anyway, we were talking about horror castle.
No, what I like, it fits
Horror castle.
any of these movies, Castle of Blood, Horror Castle, The Ghost, this whole era of movies are very warm blanket feelings to me. Do you know what I mean? Like, they're just like, I like this world of like gloomy, cobwebby castles where bad shit's happening in them. I, if we've shown any of these on the show, I definitely picked them. I was like, yeah, that's what it is. Do they often just have? But you know what? Like, the fact that there are repeatable elements and things in them and the tropes of them in there, like, it doesn't upset me. It actually makes me happy. Like, it's
No.
very welcoming. It's welcoming me to when these things happen with it.
If you like that formula, it's like the Paul Naschy films. I really dig
Mhm.
the formula, so I don't mind that he keeps doing it again and again and just changes it a little bit each time.
I like that this movie and Crimson Peak are very similar, like, constructs. Like, you get a girl into this house and there's secrets within the house. Maybe they're supernatural, maybe they're not. Except this movie cost like what one day of that movie cost. Like, this movie didn't cost anything. But these Italian movies all have great locations because they're shooting in the real places. They don't have to make anything. It's good.
That's true. Yeah, I never even considered that. They just go into these old ruins and film.
Yeah.
I
Just
wonder if
throw
they
some.
even have to ask. Do people just walk into these places in Italy?
That's what I imagine. Like, hey, we're just there's a sign up sheet outside, and you just like you have to like rent your hours like a racquetball court to shoot these.
Oh no, sorry, you can't use it. There is a film crew.
Yeah, this was shot at the Villa Sciarra in Lazio of Rome. Also shot there, Blood and Black Lace, the 1962 The Grim Reaper, uh, Romanoff and Julia, and La Cruzione. So yeah, but I think that I just like the. I can't imagine living in a house that was all stone, like a castle, and when you walk across, it's like the same floor as the outside wall. Do you know what I mean? Like I think of these very like old medieval castles. It just seems so alien to where the kind of places we live in now.
That's true because everybody's focused on comfort these days. It has to be a
Mhm.
certain way. And honestly, it's not just these days. Like by the time this movie came out, that's probably how most of the world lived. There was
But these were designed for defense and do you know what I mean, and to protect the king and to house treasures and torture people. Like, and now we're using them for comfort. we've retrofitted them.
Yeah.
I also think like I like that these are the inverse. These Italian Gothic stories are the inverse of the fairy tale. Where usually in a fairy tale, girl marries a boy, moves to his beautiful castle, and lives happily ever after. But like this is like the next day after that's over, after the honeymoon's over. Like, oh, how, what is going on with this guy?
I'll be right back. I have to close the browser because there's something funny happening. So
Okay,
if the show ends, just come back. We'll start another broadcast.
okay.
I'll be right back. In the meantime, you can have the floor about how.
Oh man, let me know in the chat if you can still hear me now that suddenly I've gone full screen. This is terrifying. Anyways, uh, Horror Castle uh, is a great title because it doesn't say anything. It's a castle filled with horror versus like the Virgin of Nuremberg is a, people would have known in Italy. They would have known the book title. They would have been excited that this scuzzy book is coming out as a full movie. But we got Horror Castle. It's like Terror Creatures from the Grave. It's like that movie's great, but is the title really great? It could be anything. Yeah, the same show. Uh, I'm riffing here. Any questions in the chat about this week's movies? As we see, ads are going to be coming up pretty soon too. Has anyone seen this? Let us know in the chat if you've seen this movie and enjoyed it or not enjoyed it. Let us know what you think. All right, I hear Bill. I don't see him.
So annoying. No, it's
There
like
he is.
it's like, oh, I know what you want to do. You want to use your cell phone's camera. Okay, I'm connecting to it.
That one does the same thing.
Here we go. So here is our second feature of the evening. Dorian, can you see it?
I sure can.
Oh, okay.
Ogie. Oh, look at that.
So this is the debut, the Italian debut.
Look at an Anthony Dawson name. Even in Italy, Anthony Dawson. Richard's father, of course.
Oh yeah, it's gotta be.
Mm-hmm. I love the end, the right of this ad that looks kind of like whatever, like a bony finger or something. Like it's pretty cool looking. Stone or something.
All right, so this was the title in the native country of Italy, and it had different titles in other places. Here we go. Whoop, that's the wrong one. There we go. Here it is from the States. This was a couple years after it debuted in 1961. I think this was 63 by the time it came out. And look at that second feature.
Oh, wow.
Starring Ursula Andress, John Derrick, and Aldo Ray.
Oh, man.
With apologies to Arthur O'Connell. I don't care. It's all about Aldo Ray to me.
Mm-hmm.
And do you know who directed this?
Mm.
This is the only other feature film that Mark Lawrence directed.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And years later, John Derrick tried to claim that he directed it, not Mark Lawrence.
I hate John Derrick.
Yeah. Of course he claimed that.
Yeah. Is that inset to the left of Horror Castle? What is that? Is that like a woman's face or something?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
I think it's an image of the Virgin of Nuremberg, i.e. the Iron Maiden.
I like that they put in quotes where the blood flows under Horror Castle.
You know, where the blood flows.
Yeah.
That's why it's the Horror Castle. Turn on the faucet and blood will come out.
It's a spine chiller.
I boldly said that they had a faucet in Horror Castle. I'm doubting that they do.
It's good. They're working on the plumbing at the Horror Castle.
Yeah.
They've recognized there's been a problem.
You have a chamber pot and a bowl of water.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And you get to bathe in the horror lake. Ah.
I confess I've never seen Nightmare in the Sun.
No, but I just took a note to track it down.
Yeah, it's got to be good. It's a Mark Lawrence joint.
Mm-hmm.
This was the title in the UK.
Like it.
The Castle of Terror.
Oh, what is horror on the right?
With Helgeline?
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Huh.
I looked it up a long time ago because, like you, I didn't know what the hell they were talking about.
Mm.
I think it really is just called horror, but
Mm.
there may be another title,
Mm.
I suspect. I can't do it or else I won't be able to show these
No,
images
it's okay.
anymore.
I don't want to screw anything up.
So I don't know. Which title do you think works best? The original Castle of Terror or Horror Castle?
I like Horror Castle. Actually, in Italy, I think the original title works because people knew the book. But for the rest of the world, I think Horror Castle is better. Short and
Okay.
sweet.
Back to the States for this one, I believe.
Yeah.
It's gotta be. It's called Horror Castle.
With Tales of Terror. Oh,
That's a plus.
yeah. How about that Highland logo? Jeez. Beautiful.
Oh yeah. There it is. Bigger.
Mm. They really want you to think Horror Castle is a Corman movie, huh?
That's right. It's the Blancheville monster.
Ah.
Thank you, Mike Justice.
They really want you to think you're getting all the Edgar Allan Poe in one night with this ad. Adult. This is entertainment for adults.
Well, this is obviously not a Corman film, but do you think it's Corman-esque?
I think it could be sold as a Corman-esque film, but it goes a little further than Corman films.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It gives the audience too much.
Maybe.
Don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure that bat from the Ghoulorama logo, I'm pretty sure that's from Lizard in a Woman's Skin.
I was going to say that's where I think it's
Schizo.
from. Yeah.
Or Schizoid. I
Yeah.
forget.
Wow. This is quite a lineup.
A Barbara Steele galore.
Yeah.
And what the hell is Angry Red Planet doing in the middle of these?
Right? I'm good with Black Sunday, Planet of the Vampires, Horror Castle, Frankenstein Conquers the World.
Look, read the fine print. If you went to the Clapison, you saw something even better.
Yeah. Planet of the Vampires is where I'd pick, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be absolutely stunning. 3 Italian jams.
Mm. Followed up with a aperitif of Hammer.
I think it sounds delicious.
Oh, where the blood flows. Oh, poor John Mills.
Mitcham Road in Tooting.
Coming down to Tooting. See
The
it.
Astoria.
See the castle. Oh, this is Castle of Terror. Oh, this is British, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh. Ooh.
That's pretty.
Mm-hmm. They got one of the first phone numbers. Just call us at 3124.
Well, people got to know when their movies are showing, you know?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Ooh. I love that.
Oh, it's the Picture House. Remember the Picture House?
It's a theater and a restaurant. You can eat during this movie.
Yes, it's the Picture House. I'll have boiled potatoes, please.
Could I have some spotted dick with my Castle of Terror, please?
Delicious. Look, I think we got an image of the Blancheville monster in that ad for horror. Maybe? I
Yeah.
don't know what that is. Oh, another Picture House.
This is just Picture House. Their phone number is 1.
We were the first.
Mm-hmm. They thought that phone would be a fad, but we bought it from Mr. Graham Bell himself.
Good thing they did.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows what could have happened? They could have missed so much business.
Total scope, huh? These colors better knock me out.
I used to call the theaters all the time just to listen to the answering machine.
This is my favorite thing to do. I would call the drive-ins around me just to hear what was coming. And I'd be upset if someone human answered.
Well, I knew what was showing, and I would still call just to hear them say the name of the movie.
Mm-hmm.
That's how obsessed I was. Disturbing.
Disturb, yeah. How about this was my number one recommended movie on Tubi today? What's Tubi? No? What?
It knew. That's creepy. It's like that Ouija board. It knows all about you.
It does.
Leave while you can.
Don't watch it.
All right. So let's take a quick commercial break and we'll come back and talk more about The Virgin of Nuremberg or Horror Castle or Terror of the Castle or whatever else it's called.
Help, Miss Morrow. I'll trade you half a prune Danish for an honest opinion. Is it the dress or is it my figure?
Honestly, it's your bra.
My bra?
Try this Playtex Cross Your Heart bra, but in the dressing room, please. Cross Your Heart crosses over, lifts and separates to help you cross over to a better figure.
Wow.
Of course. I improve your figure and you ruin mine. You try a Playtex Cross Your Heart bra and cross over to a better figure.
It's the kind of house they don't build anymore.
What do you think?
I love it.
A relic of a time when the world wasn't in such a hurry.
Mommy, I want to go home.
God's peace in this house. What do you want from us? The Amityville Horror, rated R.
Starts July 27th at the Southgate Valley, Washington Square in Foster.
They're not back because they never left. Only this time they're in the telephone lines and they want you. Amityville, the evil escapes. Call 1-900-909-EVIL. And in less than the blink of an eye, you'll be connected one-on-one to your worst nightmare. Call now. Under 18. Get permission before calling. $2 first minute, 45 cents each additional minute. Eat your heart out, Freddy.
5 years ago, the Lutz family fled their home in Amityville, New York. They were lucky to escape with their lives. But the previous owners, the Montellis, weren't so lucky. They were caught by the original evil that possessed the house, an evil that drove their son to destroy everything and everyone he loved. Now, Amityville 2, The Possession, rated R.
Starts tomorrow, APCO, Westwood, Paramount, Hollywood, and selected theaters.
The day is gray, there's not much doing. Nothing much seems worth pursuing. Time to get something brewing. You in Maxwell House. Got the taste that's made for sharing. So share a cup or two. It don't take much to make a moment. Maxwell House and you. Get that to the last drop feeling. With Maxwell House, only Maxwell House gives you good to the last drop feeling.
Really? Yeah,
Maxwell House.
Warning. This time you'll be inside the world's most terrifying house. Amityville 3D. Amityville 3D. Rated PG. Now playing at a theater near you.
In the cold stone shadow. My God. I arrive at the castle
sign. Old museum chambers under lock and key. Dust on the chains for the tourists to see. But tonight I hear metal breathing alive. Something hidden below has started to thrive. Che ho fatto questo? Who turned the darkness on? The gears are singing and the silence is gone. The torture machines are alive tonight, turning and burning in the candlelight. Down in the museum under the stone, something awakened when I was alone. The torture machines are alive tonight, steel teeth shining, hungry and bright. I run through the castle calling your name, but nobody answers above the flame. Iron wheels spin where they should not move. Ancient devices find their rhythm and groove. The rack starts creaking like a ghostly choir. Cold sparks dancing from forgotten wire. Portrait eyes follow me down the hall. The shadows stretch impossibly tall. My husband is missing, the servants too, and every machine seems to know what to do. A key turns somewhere, a chain falls somewhere, someone is laughing. The torture machines are alive tonight, turning and grinding in the candlelight. Down in the museum under the stone, something awakened when I was alone. The torture machines are alive tonight, steel teeth shining, hungry and bright. I reach the tower and finally see the one who woke them was never me. The castle is humming. The castle remembers. Buonanotte.
Oh, Italy. Horror Castle. Otherwise known as the Virgin of Nuremberg, which makes it seem like it's pretty seamy. This dude named the Punisher, that's what the shrink's named after. Not Frank Castle. This is a different Punisher. He lives in the basement. Maybe it's her husband, the lady's husband, whatever. Anyway, I wanted to figure out a drink that was pretty wild for this wild movie. So what do we got here? 99 pickles. 99 pickles. 99 pickles. Gin. Lime juice, splash of brine.
It's gonna be salty.
It'd be sweet, salt, not sweet at all, salty. Mm-hmm. And it's a daddy drink because it's got gin in it. We know how it works. We know the picture. Anyway, I'm cautiously excited about this.
I'm not.
Yeah, this is the kind of drink that I come to my wife in the middle of the night and say,
Taste this.
Taste this,
No.
or say, I think I'm done.
Remember, spoon. Yeah. Hold on.
A little splash, maybe just a little hint more. I'm real excited. I like pickles. Do you like pickles?
Put your lid on.
Do you like Hitchcock? Do you like pickles? It says shake this like you're torturing it. All right. There we go. Oh, yeah. A pickle limeade.
From here.
A pickle limeade. What a lovely drink for, you know what would help this drink? If I just did that too. Little.
You got a floater.
Little floater. Little turd. Little turd.
Now taste it.
Now taste it. Pazuzu. This drink is going to bring you into a certain... This is going to be smooth. I think, would you predict this drink will be smooth?
No.
I like it. Totally not expected what this would taste like. It's sweet. Weirdly sweet. Tastes like relish with alcohol in it.
Great.
Do you like relish? How much would I have to pay my wife to drink this drink?
A lot.
I wouldn't drink this outside where it's hot.
You're making faces.
I think it's good.
Okay. Pazuzu.
Pazuzu.
You put your pickle in it.
I said earlier, why is my stomach hurting so bad? Oh yeah, I drank this whole thing in like 5 minutes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well, no thanks. I didn't make that one. I just have my usual.
I don't expect anyone to make this. I don't even think Ator Moonbeam made this drink. That's how rough this drink is. But if he did,
I bet he did.
I bet if he did, I have a lot of respect for him already, but even more respect for him. Anyone that's like, should I have the pickle drink? Yeah.
I'll check social media after the segment and we'll
Yeah.
see.
We'll
just see.
Yeah. I'll be so impressed. So we'll find out. Huh.
All right.
Are you prepped are you ready for the Italian this all?
I really wish I could remember if I've seen this or not, because I watched a whole bunch of movies that were so similar, like right at the same time. Horror Castle, Terror Creatures from the Grave,
The
Ghost, yeah.
Yeah.
There's another one too. She made a lot of diaphanous nightgown movies.
Yeah, this is one of the many. I'm seeing if I have this on my. No, this didn't play Chiller Theater. I thought it might, but it did not.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it didn't.
It was. Why do you think that is? It just didn't get sold to TV, or is there something?
I think that, and I think that there's a lot of weird dungeony S&M stuff in it. It's also got some pretty violent scenes of of some of the torture. So I think it goes maybe a little too far for TV. I say that, but I think The Whip and the Body played on TV. So what do I know, right?
There is no photo on Chip's Facebook page now, so we'll see.
We'll see. I'm excited to find out.
We'll just see.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you right now, I'm not going to play a countdown reel at the end of this segment. We're just going to end it and turn it off because I didn't make a second reel. So whatever. It's not necessary. You all know what to do by now.
Yeah, it's on Tubi. If you're looking for it, it's listed as the Virgin of Nuremberg on Tubi. And it's also in a couple other places as Horror Castle. But the Tubi one's nice. It's the Severin cut of it. I think that was on one of the Christopher Lee box sets. So it looks really nice.
Go watch that one because it's all fixed up and looking spiff.
Yeah. All right. Let me do a countdown?
No countdown, no ceremony. This is now the end of the second segment. Come back after the movie's over and we'll have lots more to say. And it's going to be the third segment. You'll get to learn what we're doing next week. And it's pretty sensational.
Yeah.
Let's do a teaser for it, shall we?
Yeah. One of the movies next week will be hard for people to look up the title for. It'll be confusing.
Oh, yeah. I know the one you're talking about.
Yeah. And the other one I haven't seen, and Bill was shocked I haven't seen it.
It's a classic late night chiller. It did play on Chiller Theater. It also played, I remember watching it on KDKA once. Wow. The KDKA did it on their late movie, whatever that slot was. And maybe WOR did it on Fright Night. We definitely saw it at the Monsterama. It was a Monsterama during, well, I'm not going to say anymore because that's going to give it away. Well,
yeah.
Almost give it away. Anyhow.
Yeah. Well, I'm excited to see if I'm sure Mike will have a guess.
Yeah. Okay. So come back after The Virgin of Nuremberg, a.k.a. Horror Castle, streaming free on Tubi. And we'll be back to talk